Hey everybody, Joe the Opinionated Window Cleaner coming at you. How's everybody doing today? I hope they are doing great. Beautiful morning out. It's about 5:49 a.m. in the morning, and I'm sitting here drinking my morning coffee. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna do something that I shouldn't do probably, but some of y'all know me from Facebook, and now I've got my YouTube channel up. I smoke while I'm posting my videos. It's a bad habit. I agree. We should none of us smoke, but I do it, and I apologize. It's probably gonna kill me one day, but I don't do no drugs. I don't hardly drink. I do enjoy smoking a cigarette every once in a while. So, that being said, let's talk about leadership today. Now, a lot of y'all are saying right away, oh, leadership, I know it all. I've been running my company for 30 years. And I think to myself, do you really? If you're an employee out there, do you understand good leaders versus bad leaders? If you do own a business or you are in a leadership position, do you understand what's expected out of you? I know for a long time I did. There's 3 different ways to lead. And I've always said this, and I stand behind it. The first way is out of fear. If you lead a crowd out of fear, they will follow you. Oh, that's right. They're going to follow you. And they'll follow you just as long as they are scared of you. But all it takes is one of them to stand up and say, hey, I'm not scared no more. And then the rest are going to stand up and they're going to stab you in the back because you let them out of fear. Then you can bribe a crew. That's right. You got an army and you want to get them to follow you, bribe them, give them money, give them riches, give them this, give them that, and I guarantee you they're going to follow you. They ain't going to respect you. They're going to follow you. And they're going to do anything you need them to until the money runs out. But then there's respect. Now this is the way to go, in my opinion. You lead a crew with respect, and they're going to follow you to hell and back. They won't be turning their back on you because they respect you. When times are tough, they're going to be right there with you. And that's what I recommend everybody try to do. Lead your crews, lead your employees, lead with respect. If you're an employee, you want to look for a boss man that you can respect. That's right. As employees, you have rights to work for a good boss man. Now, I'm sure that's not wrote in the Constitution or anything like that there, but in my opinion, it's definitely something you have right to. If you're working for a bad boss man, you always have the option of looking somewhere else. Now, by no means am I telling everybody to go out there and quit their job tomorrow. But, hey, I've been in the work field. I've worked in the workforce. I understand. There are bad bosses. So look for a leader that you can respect and work with. Some of the bad leaders, just to show you I know what I'm talking about, over the years I've worked for, this is some of the things I heard. I heard from one guy one time, if you got an employee and he's been with you over 2 or 3 years, you probably need to get rid of him because he is too comfortable with his position. And I'm like, what? And he honestly believed this. And that's the way he run his business. If you were there for more than a couple of years, he was trying to get rid of you. Don't understand it? Hey, each their own. Had another guy I talk about every once in a while. He was just a sample of everything that could be a bad boss. He tried to lead out of fear. He thought his company was the mob, and he could just turn around, take and go in and tell everybody what to do, how to do it. And his famous saying was, "It's my way or the highway." That is the stupidest saying, people. Yes, it is your business, but my way or the highway. Or he'd turn around and say, if you don't like it, here's the application, go find another job. Don't say that to your employees. It's not good. And then the final thing that was a motivational thing that actually got me to start my own business was when I looked at him and told him, I said, sir, and I'm not going to say his name, I'd like to, but I'm not that type of person. I said, we need morale in this company. Until we find a way to improve the morale, we're not going to see any difference in the employees being happy, the customers being happy, or anything else. We've got to find a way to improve morale. And he looked across the desk at me. He says, Joe, he says, their morale is they got a blanking job. If they don't like it, let them go find another blanking job. And just to give you a little hint, I'd been an employee up at that point for quite a long time with, him. And that was the day I decided to start my own business. Now, it took me about 3 or 4 months to get myself in a position to do it, but that was the day. A lot of good leaders, I find, have worked for other people. I'm going to take my hat off. It's a little warm in here. I hope y'all don't mind. That's right. A lot of good leaders have been out there in the workforce and done the jobs that they're now leading people in. And that, to me, helps make a good leader. That's not saying that if you went and opened a business, you can't be a good leader. But I do believe to actually do the job that you are leading, you need some experience there. So if you have opened a business, don't be scared to go out and work with the employees to see what they are up against. Understand the day-to-day tribulations they're going through. I think that's very important. Don't just go out and open a business today and try to tell people how to do the job tomorrow. It don't work that way. Learn the job yourself. For me, I've done this work for 20-some years before I ever owned my own business. So I kind of understand, and a lot of times I'm a little bit more sympathetic than other boss men in the service industry for a simple reason. I've been there and done it. I understand the trials and tribulations, things that a lot of people don't understand. Now, let me tell the employees and the leaders something. Leaders are not perfect. That's right. Just like you, we make decisions on a day-to-day basis. They're not always perfect decisions. They are what they are. I remember growing up, my father knew everything, I thought. There was nothing he couldn't fix. And I remember I probably got in my, actually, late teenage years before I realized one day, hey, Dad don't really know everything. He's just good at a lot of different things. And it kind of was surprising to me. And I'm sure some of y'all have had them eye-awakening moments with your parents and stuff. And still got a lot of respect for my father, so don't misunderstand me there. But as a leader, you are going to make mistakes. It's okay. Nobody is expecting you to be perfect. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. But please be willing to turn around, take, and learn from them mistakes. If you make a mistake, don't be scared to tell somebody, hey, I made a mistake. Same time, if you realize that as a leader you are going to make mistakes, then you have to accept the fact that as employees, your employees are going to make mistakes from time to time. It goes hand in hand. Remember, nobody's perfect. But all right, that's enough for today. This is Joe, the opinionated window cleaner. I'll be out cleaning windows and doing some pressure washing today. So I probably won't be online much, but I look forward to hearing back from all of y'all and hope everyone has a great day. It's Joe. I'm out of here.